What's going on, guys? Jada Black here. Salute to everyone that's on in. I want to talk about Amanda Seales. She's online explaining again as to her relationship with Issa Rae. I know she was on Issa Rae's show Insecure for years, but it ended with her being kicked out of a party back in 2019. She blames that on Issa Rae's publicist. And things have been fractured ever since then. She went on Shannon Sharp's show. She talked about the situation. I think Issa Rae has alluded to not wanting to work with her again. But out of nowhere, because, Issa Rae is doing an Insecure tour. I don't know if y'all know that. She's doing an Insecure tour. And Amanda Seales is a part of that. And I guess people are bringing that up. Or maybe it's just Amanda Seales' conscience that has her online explaining, right? Now, our dialogue posted this video of her on her social media explaining. So let's check this out. All right, so make sure y'all like my video as well.
So for some random bitches on this internet to talk about I'm struggling in my career, talk about I'm jealous of Issa Rae. Baby, Issa Rae managed to get her own series on television. I remember when we first met in person in 2014, and Insecure was still on the shelf. And she was like, I'm just so frustrated that I can't get them to make it. And thankfully, she was able to get it made. I have nothing but respect for the ability to get something from your mind onto the page and onto the screen. Someone said I'm jealous of Issa Rae because she has the Hollywood career, the Hollywood friends, and the marriage. Baby, if that is what she desires, bless her. I have had a Hollywood career 1994. Do you understand? I have been SAG in the Screen Actors Guild since before they merged. I am an icon. When I was a child, I was on an iconic black TV show on Nickelodeon.
So she's talking about she's iconic. She's an icon. I don't know why she's saying this, because she's not an icon. You had opportunities. I wouldn't put you in an icon, situation, because there have been a lot of people who've accomplished what you've accomplished, if not more. But this is how Amanda Seales sees herself. All right. She sees herself as if she's some sort of trailblazer. There were black women on TV, younger black girls on TV before you, during the start of your career and afterwards. You're not a trailblazer. But she's trying to explain away why she did have a career fall off. She claims she retired. And you know the crazy thing about Amanda Seales, I've always questioned the opportunities that she got in Hollywood. As far as being a comic, I mean, do any of you find her funny? I don't. The fact that she's been, she was acting in Issa Rae's show and then unceremoniously got kicked to the curb after the show wrapped. It's everybody else's fault. Your career fell off. It's everybody else's fault that they have problems with you. It's everybody else. And what's funny? There's no white person to blame here. There's no black man to blame here. Or maybe. Maybe. But they haven't surfaced, right? It's everybody else's fault. Amanda Seales is never to blame here. You did fall off because you said that you retired, but did you? Or did you run out of opportunities? And that is why you went on Shannon Sharp's show and aired out how you felt about the fallout of that situation. As a matter of fact, let's get into a bit of it. Amanda Seales has pushed back against claims that she's struggling professionally and jealous of her former Insecure co-star Issa Rae. In an Instagram reel posted this week, Seales asserted her decades of entertainment industry experience while giving Rae props for landing Insecure on HBO. The show, which aired in 2016 to 2021, starred Rae, a protagonist, Issa D, while Seals played one of the character's friends, Tiffany Dubois. Seals recalled meeting Rae in 2014, and the actor expressing frustration at the time about Insecure not finding a home, which would ultimately change sometime later. I have nothing but respect for the ability to get something from your mind onto a page, onto a screen. Seals said, someone said, I'm jealous of Issa Rae because she has the Hollywood career, the Hollywood friends, and the marriage. Said, if that is what she desires, bless her. I've had a Hollywood career. The entertainer then listed off her resume to show proof of being seasoned in the industry. Seals showed her SAG card that dated back to 1994. She mentioned appearances from Def Poetry Jam to collaborations with Q-Tip and comedy opening sets for Paul Mooney, Chris Rock, and Dave Chappelle. Don't ever get it twisted that just because I'm here hanging out with y'all that I am in a struggle. I have time because I'm retired. I've divested from Hollywood, Seals continued. The remarks arrive in the wake of Insecure, the 10th anniversary tour announcement, which featured cast members Jay Ellis, Yvonne Orji, and Natasha Rothwell on select dates. Seals was not included in the lineup 1 year after expressing a refusal to work with Rae again and claiming that they nearly got into a physical altercation. On a 2024 episode of Club Shay Shay, Seals also recounted being booted from a 2019 Emmys event by Rae's publicist, although the American fiction star denied that it was at her request. So she said that she nearly got into it. Of course, they're never going to work again. Women are very vindictive. I don't care who it is. Women are very vindictive, and they can hold a grudge. So, of course, Issa's going to hold a grudge. And Amanda Seals does, too. Why are they coming to blows? You know why? Because of Amanda Seals' mouth. That's why. If you're claiming that she's your boss and you're not a mean girl because Issa's your boss, so why did you nearly get into a fight with her? If that's your boss. See, it doesn't make sense there. Something's not adding up. So let's actually continue in this video.
When I see people saying Amanda Seals is struggling in her career, I'm looking around like, baby, I was only the second black woman in the history of HBO to have a comedy special, which, by the way, is absolutely absurd. I'm an icon. I was on the first season and the second season of Def Poetry Jam. I'm an icon. Like, what are we talking about? I've been on Q-Tip albums. I have opened for Paul Mooney, Chris Rock, and Dave Chappelle. I'm an icon. Don't ever get it twisted that just because I'm here hanging out with y'all, that I'm in a struggle. I have time because I'm retired. I divested from Hollywood. Okay? I was on 5 seasons, the complete series of an iconic television show. People have compared my character, Tiffany, the way I played it, in the same space as Whitley Gilbert.
No, I don't know about that. I just think that's a little delusion. Maybe some people said that. But that takes you into the mind of Amanda Seals and how she sees herself.
Blind, I'm an icon. Here's Insecure. These are my shoes that Tiffany wore.
Okay, now she's going into the wardrobe and her memorabilia. Listen, y'all notice that she gets into these issues with people and she loves to explain away things. She claims she's retired. So did you retire after Insecure? You didn't want to keep acting? Why? Is it because you'd rather get online and talk crazy? Is that what it is? You rather self-sabotage yourself because you don't like the accountability you have to have as a professional, as a actor in Hollywood, actress or whatever. That's what it is. She doesn't want to be accountable to anybody. This is why you're getting into it with people. And you probably were a mean girl, but in your mind, you're not being a mean girl. When you lack self-awareness, of course you're the victim. And you've accomplished all these things. Okay, so why haven't you gotten another comedy special? Nothing's stopping you. Why haven't you gotten other acting jobs? Now, if she has gotten more acting jobs after Insecure, y'all let me know. If you have a SAG card, so what, you just holding on to it? You're not trying to get booked? Because you can't get booked, okay? If you fall out with people on that show, do you think other people are going to want to hire you? I don't think so. What happened here is that her career, she was forced into retirement. Because when you are getting into it with the people behind the scenes, the people who run the show, it's going to be very difficult for anybody wanting to hire you, because they're going to because people who hire actors want to bring actors into an environment they can get along with, not only the cast, but the crew, the producers, everybody. But if you're getting into it with people behind the scenes, of course, they're not going to want to deal with you. They're going to want nothing to do with you. And I think that's what happened here. Now, she's trying to claim she retired. When did you retire? I didn't hear about no retire announcement. You can't get work, and it happens. There are really good actors who talked about not being able to get work, who are better actors than Amanda Seales. Amanda Seales is a self-sabotager. She doesn't want accountability. She doesn't want to be told what to do. That's where she's at with it. She want to do her own thing on her own time and be accountable to nobody. And that's why she's trying to use this retirement angle. I didn't hear about you being retired. That's what you're saying to cope. They're doing a Issa Rae reunion tour, and they're not even thinking about bringing. You know how bad things have to be when they can't even bring you on tour. You're not going to be filming with them. You're going to be going to do live events. And you mean to tell me the one person who's done a comedy special in front of an audience, they wouldn't want that person? They wouldn't put whatever issues, because y'all notice that a lot of these TV shows have issues, the cast have issues with each other, but they're able to put those issues to the side in order to have business, right? For business. They won't even do that with her. That's how bad it is. So let me know in the comment section below me thoughts. Like if you don't share it. Follow me on all my social media platforms. The new to the channel. Subscribe, click notification bell. I'll see you on the next one.